Good morning, everyone. This is Narada Rishi Raja with ExpeditiousSfool.com, putting mindfulness in motion. And I'm here with your Lightworkers card pulls, so let's see what we've got for the day. Today we've got the Nine of Wands. So wands represent spirit and fire and passion, and each one of these wands behind him is a battle. You can see he has a bandage on his head. So there has been some damage, but a lot of that damage is only in his mind, right? He can let that go at any time. Yes, he's been through experiences, but it's whether or not he wants to hang on to those, right? It's whether or not he wants to allow those experiences. And yes, it's an allowance. And I know when we're in the moment, it doesn't feel like it's allowance, but he's allowing those feelings to carry with him, which, as you can see, he's taking a defensive posture, right? Now, this guy, he is willing to defend, and he is willing to, he's victorious, right? He's won all those battles. He thinks he's going to win the next one. But you can see his face, he's not so happy. If you look at it all and we collect all of the struggles that we went through, and we collect them and we hang on to them, and we keep them as, excess baggage. We don't allow them to just pass through our life as a learning experience, as something that was happening and then went, right? We collect them. When we do that, people call it trauma. Trauma is really just a collection of bad experiences that you decided not to let go of. That's it. Now, does that mean that trauma is light and abuse is light, or whatever it might have been that you've been through, and that we need to, not do anything about that? No, that's not what that means. But what that means is we don't have to hang on to it after it's done, right? No matter what it is. You were a child. Say you were abused as a child. Guess what? You were abused as a child. In that moment, that was very inappropriate. That was very unacceptable. So that's your case. You can let that go. You can hang on to it and keep all kinds of issues with it, or you can let it go. That's what this Nine of Wands is really asking people to do. It's asking them to let go a lot of the hurt. Then they can let this stick down. They don't have to be defensive anymore. They don't have to try and hurt. They can finally heal this wound, because this wound is in their mind. The mind is where we hang on to it, where we cling on to it. We make identity out of our wounds, right? And to make an identity out of our wounds means you become that wound. That's all a choice. We don't have to do that. The way out, the way to break that program, if you've already been doing that, is by routinely, daily mindfulness practice, routinely reprogramming your system. That way it operates different. And yes, it will be a challenge. That's the whole reason why I exist, to do what I do, though. That's what I specialize in, is getting people in a daily mindfulness practice that will change situations like that will bring them out of the trauma, the anxiety, the depression permanently, and allow them to become their own guru. If you'd like to schedule a session with me, whether it's Tibetan sound healing, tarot, breathwork, meditation, one-on-one yoga, anything like that, prana energy healing if you're local, send me a message. I'd love to get you added to my list of clients. Have a great day on purpose, and stay mindful, everyone. Namaskar.